Hey Scorpio, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your February 2021 reading. Can you believe it? I can't. So you've got quite a month ahead of you. Many of us do. It's affecting everybody each in their own way. We've got a full moon coming in just a couple days. Today's the 26th, and my guides are calling. Oh, my guides just said your full moon. The 28th. So all the links for me are to reach me, and all the things are below, including the recommended astrology for the month. There are some new things coming. I'm going to be starting the next 8-week session of quantum meditation. We use Zoom, and it happens right here at Moonrise Cottage. See that instrument back there? I'm going to use the tambura to create the quantum sound that connects you to the strings of energy of the universe and yourself. It's a very interesting endeavor, my guides are saying. So we'd love to have you join us. Send me an email. I'm going to finally pick the date after the readings are out, and I'll make an announcement. There's a live stream coming on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 31st of January. And there's some new reading offerings on my website, including a beautiful reading for all expectant parents or grandparents, so that you can talk to the soul of the person that's incarnating through you. All right. So Scorpio, check it out. Here are your oracle cards. Look at that. Woo! You're going to have quite a month. So you're completing a cycle. Very definitely. It's all over the reading. You see the numeral 9? Go look that up in numerology. And, basically, yeah, completing a cycle and becoming prepared to start something new in your life. And the reason it's happening is because you as a soul being have reached an infinity moment. See that 44? If you add that together, that's an 8. You've been moving through the rings of time, and you continue to do so. And I think, Scorpio, you are existing in these moments with the intense energy that's going on in February. A lot of squares going on. Uranus, awakening, Jupiter, expansion, Saturn, learn the lessons. All those things are available to all of us, each dependent on our energy set point. So my guides are talking about you've been moving through the rings of time in your quantum existence in order to reach this moment. And you've reached it. And look what it is. The blank shield. I'm going to read to you about this energy. But you've got a blank slate. You are moving on from something and definitely completing a cycle. For many of you, it has to do with love. For some of you, it's going to be about a job or a family situation. And, clearly we're all moving on because of the energy and all the things that have transpired. Further into the energy of 2021, away from the 2020. Oh, my guys just said the stain of 2021. It cracked us open, and it made us available and ready. And you took some actions very clearly because of some things that were going on in your life that weren't so savory. Look at that. You see what's going on in that card? My guides are saying that's all you need to know. And you already do know. I don't have to tell you. That's the theme of your reading. It's the Four of Pentacles. And it's about hanging on to yourself, to that which belongs to you, allowing yourself to move forward without being pushed forward. You know when the moment is right to release your pentacle, and you're not going to be bullied into it. Not at all. And don't. My guides are saying don't. So for some of you, there's some of that going on, especially if you're leaving a business partnership or a relationship or a marriage. You got to split things up. It may cause some arguments. So this is about a wisdom holder who found out that somebody was stealing from him and cheating and lying and all that kind of stuff. And he basically went to them and said, hey, no, knock it off. That's not going to be happening. I'm not going to tolerate it. And if you don't stop, you're going to have some disastrous outcomes. I'm going to turn you into a beast with my magic wand and banish you to the forest so everybody can see your true intentions on the outside because you've been sneaking around. It's very interesting. So something's going on that's not so helpful, right? But look, Scorpio, you are taking care of it. Look at you. That's your energy under the umbrella of all the things I just said. You're not going to shrink back. You see your stinger? You have your power in your hand, baby. You go ahead and stand your ground. That's what's happening. She's been through her rite of passage. The winds of change are blowing. She knows. Her hand is open, ready to receive what's coming, and she's got her amulet on. She's standing there fully in her power. And often this woman of battle is the first one to jump into the fray. Like a scorpion would sting you if you messed with it. So, on the human journey in your day to day life, this is the energy available to you. That is the sacred grandmother who's weaving together the strings of your destiny while she sits out in the multiverse. My guides are saying the multiverse, the universe. You see what she's doing? You have some divine assistance. That's part of what this is about. And she's actually looking at this. She's kind of looking at all the things that have come. And so she's using it on her starry loom to weave together what is meant to come forward. Because you are activating the universe. You're taking the steps. And when you do that, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Look at you standing in the center of your life, and what you're doing is spinning out seeds for the next part of your destiny. Major Arcana. It's the spinner of growth. So while you are taking this journey, it's destiny, the triple spiral of destiny, coming forward for you. The Seven of Cups. In this deck, it's art. So you got your hoodie on. You had to go get, you're going to get your groove back. See that? Your vibration, literally, someone stole it from you. My guides are talking about an artist. Okay, I can't remember her name. She's a Southern singer-songwriter. She has a song called You Took My Joy and I Want It Back. That's what they're doing. I can hear it playing in my head. Oh, darn, I can't recall her name. But anyways, that's what you're going to go get your groove back, and you're going to do a lot of exploring to decide what it is you want. It's not about not making a decision. It's about having hell of a lot of choice. So you go have your adventure, because that's what's happening. The energy that ties this experience of a human life to your soul contract, that thing you wanted to discover and explore and learn about, is this. Battle anyone? Okay? The foundation of battle is the Six of Swords. My guides are calling it the blades. You're going to take your blades and you're going to protect yourself. And you're going to move on to smoother waters. In this card, we see a warrior who's come through a rite of passage. That's why it's a foundation card. And you rejoined the tribe. There's the guides watching you. You've got all the support you need. Look. So you are moving on, and you are taking, in the Six of Swords, we see a woman cloaked in a boat, and the male energy is pushing the boat forward, and she has with her a small child. That's a seed for her new existence. Ooh, Scorpio, what a beautiful, beautiful reading for you. So you're going to move on to smoother waters. The sacred grandmother, your ancestors, the ancient ones, are weaving your destiny, because you've been moving through the rings of time toward this moment for eons, because there's something that is going to help you shift and change your energetic vibration, your light codes, to be prepared for the next thing. Look, you see that? Eight of Cups. You are so walking into your destiny. Another 8, infinity. This couple went on a treasure hunt. They found a treasure map. They went and they found the treasure, and they climbed up on the platform to plunder the bowl that was full of diamonds and rubies and gold and whatever. And they got stuck to it the minute they touched it, and they couldn't get away from it. And the river of life is flowing past them. So that woman is having a transformative experience. That gentleman is having some kind of growth experience, and they don't want to be stuck there. That was not their intention. Somehow you got stuck. So if it's about a relationship, I'm very sorry. I just, hugs and kisses. I know it's hard. Been there, done that, right? Most of us have. But you are going to release yourself. That's what this is about. you are going to release yourself because your destiny is spinning forward. You can't stay there. Might be a job, might be a business partner, don't know. You tell me, I want to hear. Write me some messages. So you're walking, Eight of Cups. What you're really doing, more so than walking away, is you're walking toward yourself and your destiny. Scorpio, this is good. This is a good leaving. My guides are saying this is very good. It's because you did your work, and on a soul level, you have prepared yourself to be able to walk into your destiny, manifest it for yourself. By releasing yourself from that which doesn't work for you, you're completing a cycle on your soul destiny. It's intense. Look at that. Melding with the sacred mind of the universe to bring forward your destiny. The star card in this deck is called the Dreamer of Growth. And we have, I want to show you something. We have the Spinner of Growth. Look at that. You see? Don't have any worries. That's you, right in the center. You are deeply connected with your destiny, very deeply in this moment. Something happened inside of you, I think. And you had either an epiphany or the irritation of the situation. It may have been really difficult for some of you to sever it and walk away, but there came a moment. There came a moment. I can tell. I can see it because of the way the cards are displayed. And you're like, no. No, you don't get to manipulate me, hold me hostage, guilt trip me, whatever as the case may be. Hold me hostage with guilt. That's what the guides are talking about. I'm done with that. I cannot tolerate this anymore, so it's time for it to stop. That's a Five of Cups. See? Slings and arrows. Some of you might be going through a difficult divorce, or you're having a business partnership that's splitting up. Something. Combat of art. Change. Massive change. Do you see how the sun's coming up? So some of you, my guides are saying held hostage. Some of you have been a little trapped or feeling trapped in a situation. This mythology about this Five of Cups is there was a king that was manipulating the forest to fight his battles and turned the trees into warriors. And of course, they're trees. They don't want anything to do with that, right? You finally walked away, and you are finishing the process of grieving and evaluating and assessing a moment of beautiful change. In the traditional tarot, we see somebody with a hoodie on, staring down at the 3 cups that are turned over. And when they're done with their internal processing, my guys always say it's like factors of Virgo, right? The hermit with the hood looking deep. That's what's going on. It's not because you don't see what's there. You know. You're going to just say, well, okay, I guess I'm done with this process. Now I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to pick up those 2 cups that are waiting for me, my destiny. And I'm going to walk across the bridge into the light. I love it. Scorpio, it's gorgeous. And you know what? There you are. Talk about factors of Virgo. Look at that. The hermit, the sacred counselor of truth. You, because of this journey, will be able to be very self-informed. You'll be able to use your own wisdom to bring forward your destiny. And you're coming into some great type of maturity. And I like that it's male energy because, again, it's the male energy in this equation that's moving things forward, as it always does. But it's rooted in the feminine destiny, my guides are saying. Very interesting. The male part of you, the warrior inside of you, stepped up. Something happened. Something triggered this. Okay? So I love that it looks this way. And this is the rune I pulled. This is the rune Fehu. Okay, I want to read it to you from the book because there are important words, and my guys are talking about the blank rune as well. So I want to make sure you hear these messages. Let me grab my little glasses. Fehu is about cattle. It's about nourishment, self-nourishment, really, and determining for yourself what is it that you need for your growth and your nourishment. In the old days, it was cattle because then you had food, you had milk, you had sustenance. So this is a rune of fulfillment. It is about ambition satisfied, love shared, rewards received. It promises nourishment from the most worldly to the sacred and the divine. Because if the ancient principle, as above, so below, holds true, then we are also here to nourish the divine and join together with the divine to bring forward the destiny, the dual intention. That's why this is this way. It's you and the universe in partnership. This rune calls for a deep probing of the meaning of profit and gain in your life. Look with care to know whether it is wealth and possessions that you require for your well-being, or rather self-rule and the growth of your will. Another concern of this rune is to conserve what has already been gained. This rune urges vigilance and continual mindfulness, especially in times of good fortune, for it is then that you are likely to collapse yourself into your success on the one hand, or maybe behave recklessly on the other. So, hold on to yourself while you're going through this process, whatever it is. Stay steady, stay true, sit on your little chair, hold your pentacle, and just breathe, because it's all going to unfold, okay? Stay calm, basically. Enjoy your good fortune. Remember to share it, because that is the mark of a well-nourished self. It's the ability to nourish others. So my guides want me to read to you because of this. They, when this comes out, which it does not always, they always say it's akin to the blank rune. So give me a second to turn the page, and I will read this to you. It's very important information they're saying. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is about the unknowable, the divine, the mystery of what's happening right now in your life. Blankness is the end, the completion. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Now I get it. And blank is the beginning. It's the alpha and the omega of the moment that you're involved in your life. This is a moment of total trust and should be taken as an exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The appearance of this energy can portend a death, but that death is symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. That's what all these cards are about. They're talking about relinquishing control means drop the rope. For many years, I worked as a psychiatric nurse, and a lot of our training was about, when you have somebody who's having a symptoms flare and it causes them to want to create havoc or fight or whatever the thing may be, just don't do it. You just stand by and let them have their emotion, let them have their moment, tell them that you support them, but do not engage in that energy, right? So let go, walk into your future. Don't spend your time, thank you, Spirit, now I get it. Don't spend your time doing this. Protect yourself, hold on to yourself. You're going to come into your wisdom time as a result of this thing, whatever it is that's going on in your life. So stay with the magic of this. It is the turning of the Wheel of Fortune and bringing your destiny in all the ways already described. So this relinquishing of control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. In this moment, the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. And in the blankness is held your undiluted potential. Beautiful Scorpio. At the same time, this moment is both pregnant and empty. And this energy comprehends the totality of being and all that is actualized in your life. Drawing this rune may bring to the surface your deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will I lose everything? Will it all be taken from me? That's why, thank you, Spirit. I get it. Four of Pentacles. Will it be taken from me? Let me hold on as tight as I can. And here's where we end up. Wisdom. Being able to be the wisdom holder for yourself and trusting yourself as you move through your life. It's a very different station. Hang on, my guys are really streaming. It's a very different station than where you started. So trust the cycle of the moment. It's going to be a really fabulous outcome. And don't shrink back. You can show up without being, my guys are saying, sort of untethered with your emotions. Don't let your emotions rule you, because what I'm seeing is there are going to be a lot of emotions. And it's really important to acknowledge your emotions and process them without letting them rule you, because one minute you might be freaking out. And tomorrow you might think, no, you know what, I'm good. Just ride the wave. My cats are laughing now. They're saying ride the wave because you're a Scorpio. Okay, so your highest good and your truest possibilities and all your fertile dreams are held within the blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? Only by manifesting, right? The blankness often calls for no less an act of courage than an empty-handed leap into the void, and drawing it as a direct test of your faith. The unknowable resents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and their consequences, and the lessons that are yours for this lifetime. It's really beautiful. And yet, the blankness teaches that the very debts of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. You have the possibility in this blankness, all possibilities, your ability to manifest your dreams and turn the wheel of fortune for yourself. That's what this lesson, this energy, this rune is about. So what beckons you is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw this energy to you, take heart and know that the work of self-change is progressing very nicely, I might add, in your life. Wow, Scorpio, thank you. And I want to, my guides lately have been telling me to say some words. So basically, here it is. It's really important that you do your journey. And your journey is intensely sacred. And when you do your journey, you shift karma for the entire earth. For every person that's here, you create the vibration of change in the way that is meant to weave itself into the thing my guides call the tapestry. Whew, Scorpio, thank you very much. I love this for you. Put some messages. I always want to hear from people what's going on. Send me an email and sign up for the meditation. Don't forget the live stream on the 31st, okay? Scorpio, all my love and hugs. And Goddess willing, I'll be here to speak some more words. According to my guides, that's what they say. Speaking words. Next month. Okay, gang. Ride the wave. This is going to be phenomenal for you. Thanks, everyone.